Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Club Musgrave for the Easter Singles. And what a great game we got first up here. It's the very first end, and a big thank you too. We wouldn't be on air, as people know. Yesterday we had a few computer problems, so we wouldn't be on air if it was not for all your computer needs. Howard Day, we thank Howard very much for getting us up and running for the next 2 days. We've got some sensational bowls being played, and a great first up game. We've got Greg Rolls, of course, from the Red Hill Bowling Club, and Greg played from Musgrave Hill in Premier League for the last few years, and of course very, very well known throughout the Queensland. And he's up against Tim Sangster from the Carina Bowls Club, another very strong club up in the just south of Brisbane. So Roller looks as though he's trying to take that bowl out, just going to miss it, just going to miss the inside edge off that. So looks like Tim holding one shot here at the moment. It should be a colossal day. We've got 3-4 greens of singles here, and the Easter singles, an absolute credit to Musgrave Hill. It's a great day yesterday, absolutely sensational day, and today should be just as good with a very high quality field that Musgrave put together. Big thank you to Musgrave Hill for allowing us to showcase. I said a lot of people don't get enough opportunity to play singles over a period of time, and if they're anything like me, they get to play one game, get knocked out the first round, and go chasing other games. But in helping us today is the A team's back. We've got Tony Allen. Of course, she is the brains behind this organisation. Definitely not Robbie. It's definitely Tony. Robbie's out there trying to play bowls today, but I can tell you that in 5 minutes' time, the bowls police will be here to charge him with impersonating a lawn bowler. So there'll be no bail for him over the weekend, of course. But wish Robbie all the best out there. It's great to see him out there having a game of bowls. So we see Tim shorten the length up straight away here. So Tim going to play his forehand here. Once again, too, the green's absolutely beautifully prepared. They're absolutely running superbly this hour of the morning. A very heavy dew this morning. It should be a great day of bowls. A good starter here from Tim. He's not going to be too far away. Just going to sit just basically jack high. Not a bad starter. So Greg Rolls, as I said, from the Red Hill Bowls Club up in the Brisbane area. Said he should know these greens pretty well, having spent a few years here playing Premier League for the Pelicans. Yeah, good, not a bad bowl there from Tim. Just got inside rollers there. Said it is really an incredible field that once again that Musgrave Hill have put together for this event, and as I said, singles.
They played 2 already. They've played 2 ends already.
Yep. Yeah, good bowl from Roller, but that was scary. Okay, Tim. Oh, nice track here too. He's following it down. Look at the finish on this here for this hour of the morning. It's absolutely a beautiful bowl there from Tim. So it's 1-1. So we did miss an end there. I thought though we actually didn't hear the bell ring, so yeah, they didn't use it. So they just started at 9 a.m. because it is a time game. Now, Roller, he could be just a little inside edge. No, I didn't get enough of it, so he'd be still a few down there, I reckon. Well, definitely 2, I reckon, if not 3. Very hard to tell for this back bowl because the camera is a little bit behind the head there. But just looking at it from here, I'd say that he is definitely 3 down with Tim with another bowl to play. Of course, these games for our viewers is the 1st to 21. And dead ends are replayed. It's a true Ryan Bester event, this one. Ryan and, of course, Sean Baker doing a superb job here, along with the match committee from Musgrave Hill. Greg changing his hand here. I just don't think he's wide enough. Is he going to find the gap here and cut the damage down? Well, he has found the gap. Well, I may have eased the damage slightly. I'm not 100% sure if it even has. That was tied out of the hand, that bowl by Roller. 3 shots to Tim, so a handy pick up there from Tim. Tim did very well in this event last year too, if you remember correctly. He, I think he made it through to basically the quarter-final stage, if I remember correctly, and played some very, very good bowls. So one of his favourite destinations, I'm assuming, would have to be Musgrave Hill. And of course, they have 64 players, ladies and gentlemen, and you basically get a number when you get here, and that's the way you go on, because there's 42 go out there, and as the rinks finish, they start sending the next fill out. So, as I said, it's a wonderful event here, and I said it's one of the true singles event that they get to play in outside club championship. So. Good morning, Anne. How are you? All the way from Dunedin. One of Robbie's old neighbours. She probably lived next door to you. You lived with your dad in those days? Yeah, I know. Now, Tim, a little bit underdone grass line for that. Had a good opportunity there to play onto his own bowl. He would have got a result, or maybe sat roller out of the head. A couple of options there. Okay. Greg rolls with his next one. Again, he's on a perfect line. Comes down to his weight. Seems to be finishing pretty nicely here. Again, he's just going to come in behind. But he's going to leave... there's a little bit of a target there. Not much, but a little bit. Really needed that just to sit him behind his last bowl. More weight here from Tim. It's looking pretty good. Has he got the kitty? Oh. Well, he split the head open, so that's he's eased the damage. So he'd only be 1 down at this particular stage. Now you can see an absolutely magnificent day here at Musgrave Hill this morning for bowls. It's very still conditions, not living up to its name of Windy Hill. A beautiful morning here. And a great bowl here from Roller once again. Yeah, just a little toucher. Now, Tim. Well, a bit unlucky there, Tim. He played a very good shot. He just didn't get the result that he required. There's still just the 1 down. We wish all of our viewers out there a very happy Easter. I've led to believe that I've been told that if you come down here today, Tony Allen's going to shout everybody an Easter egg, I've been led to believe. If she's not playing bowls or rolling up herself, everybody knows how Tony loves a game of bowls. Now, Roller, has he got the run? Oh... it's going to fall out. It's going to be close anyway. G'day, Chris. How are you? Hope you're keeping well. How's that boy of yours going? 2 shots there to Greg Rolls. So expect this to be a pretty tight match with 2 very good draw players out here today with Tim and Greg. They're both very, very steady performers. So particularly Tim with his performance last year, he had a pretty good run here. Well, Roller straight away has lengthened it right out to basically maximum length. So very good tactic here from Greg. He's just trying his opponent. G'day Ian, how are you mate? Catch up with you soon my friend. Look forward to catching up with all our friends from the Fraser Coast. And a good starter there from Greg Rolls first up to just a couple of feet short, but on the line, got his grass line absolutely spot on. So Tim, this very length is... Tim, I'm sure, grass line's spot on. Just needs a little bit more weight. Hey, hope he goes well. Hey, good on you, Sanger. Look forward to catching up with you, buddy. Wish him all the best, Chris. I heard about that, and hope he goes well, mate. Another good bowl here from Greg Rolls. Just still not quite there, though. Just this change of length, and as I said there previously, it was a very heavy dew here this morning, so take the players a little while to adjust to the conditions. Now, Tim, he's on a perfect line. Absolutely perfect. Tell you what, his weight, is it going to get in front of here? Well, that is awfully close. Still hanging in there too, by the looks of it, just hanging up. If it doesn't fall over, I reckon that'd be pretty close to, I'd say that is shot in my opinion. It is very close, but I don't think it's going to fall over. Louis, yeah, good call from Louis. It is awfully close. Hey, good morning, Fiona. How are you this morning? Happy Easter to you and everybody, all our friends at Mudgee Bowls Club. Hope you're having a great Easter, Fiona. Now, Roller, has he sent this? He's on a good line for it. Well, has he sent it? He's probably... he's may have made 2 out of that. I don't think so, though. In actual fact, he's still maybe 1 down. Didn't see the call there from Louis. Just looking at it from here, it's said that it can be very deceiving, the cameras at time. It looks as though that bowl of Roller's last bowl looks like it could be shot, but it's pretty close. And Tim straight away is attacking. He's going to be awfully close to it. Oh, yes. Oh, geez, I thought he was going to get the edge of that. So obviously by that shot there from Tim tells me that he is, the call from Louis is 1 down with that bowl. So just looking at it from outside the camera, outside straight out the window, and you think it would be a bit close, that call, but sometimes it can be very deceiving. G'day, Lance. How are you, mate? Mate, there's some great players made it through yesterday, Lance. Like some of the bowls yesterday was, gee whiz, you know, if you really got the opportunity, if you're on the Gold Coast, I really do suggest you come around and look at this, because yesterday we had 3 incredible green of really class bowls. Well, that's going to make it very interesting. I'm not too sure who's got shot there. But we had some... I'm just trying to think who made it through yesterday, in actual fact. I know I've read it this morning, but I know it was Sean Baker. Scotty DeJonk. Yep. Tony's just going to have a look for me. I just can't remember just off the top of my head. I know I read it this morning. That was a long time ago. I've had 20 emails since then. Yeah, well, it's an incredible day of bowls. I said, if you're anywhere near the Gold Coast today, pop on down. You got 3 incredible. Timmy doesn't want this one. He doesn't want to take it out. Oh, and he has to. That's a shame. He's dropped a 4 there. Tony just looking it up. No. 4 to Greg Rolls, yes. Just got to change the scoreboard before she tells me. I said it is on the Musgrave Hill web page, I'm pretty sure, but I haven't got the details just in front of me. I should know, because I said I did read it this morning. Good morning. There it is there, yes. Adam Liddell and Ian Law. Thank you very much, Peter. And great to see you yesterday too, mate. It really was an incredible... that's right, it was Adam too. He played Tyler, if I remember correctly, in the post-session last night. And gee whiz, wasn't that a colossal game? And Ian Law too, an incredible game against Jake Wren. Oh, gee whiz, there's some incredible bowls played. G'day, Joel. How are you, mate? Joel was here yesterday too. Oh, what a great start there from Greg Rolls. Once again, you see the green there, just to finish on it for this hour of the morning. Absolutely first class. Very well prepared greens here from Dino and the crew. See Dino walking past now. Okay, Tim, on his backhand here, beat this bowl of Rolls. He's not going to be too far away. He's played this very, very well. Going to sit the bowl out of the head. Now, it's a great bowl there from Tim Sangster. And here's one of the legends from yesterday, Jesse Turnbull. Good to see you're out of bed already, Jesse. Mate, you're probably just up for a quick walk and probably going back to bed, mate. A great bowl there from Tim. Played that with very good weight just to get the result that he was after. Now Roller not too far away, just undercut, perfect weight for what he's after. Just cut his grass line slightly. As I said, it's very heavy dew this morning, so the green will be drying out just nicely. Magnificent day here, hardly any breeze. Sun shining, birds are singing. Tony Allen wide awake, loving being here, letting her father play bowls today. Tell the excitement in her face. Obviously Tony's got full faith in her dad. Said he'll be home by lunchtime. She'll be home by lunchtime. I love it. Yeah, the 4 who qualified, that's correct too. Sean Baker, Scotty DeJonk, Adam Liddell and Ian Law. There's some previous winners in there and some great bowlers. So who's going to be the 4 today? Great bowl from Roller. He played that brilliantly. Just picked up the kid. He only just got the edge of it, but he's made possibly 3 out of that there. So the pressure goes back on Tim once again. Can he respond? Playing golf. Good on you, Joel. On you, Jesse. Yes, very good bowl there from Tim. Yeah, mate, a great effort there. It was, Patricia, a huge call out to for all your computer needs. Howard Day from Helensvale, absolutely superb. Got us going and has ordered the new part we need for next week and got us going temporary at the moment. So if you ever like to do it on Easter Saturday, we thank Howard very, very much for his incredible job he did for us yesterday. You can get hold of Howard at Howard at Home computing.com.au. So did a superb job. Roller just pulling up a little bit short there. We've got 2 great days of bowls. G'day, Jacko. How are you, buddy? Great to see you yesterday. You played very well, mate. Yeah, all well, Tom. Feeling fantastic these days, mate. So if you want to see some good doctors, go to Logan Hospital, mate. They've got me back on track, I'm telling you. I rate them as highly as my solicitor, Lance Corden. He's kept me out of jail for all these years, so I rate them very highly. Hello. Whoa, unlucky with that one there, Tim. Dave, at least 4, I should say, mate. 4 games today. There'll be 3 games in the post-sectional. In the rounds this morning. It is knockout. We've got 42 players on the green. There's 64 here. So as people finish, they go out on a rink, and of course the post-sectional playoff be the last game this afternoon. And gee, we're going on some of those games yesterday. Absolutely incredible. Well worth, well worth coming down and looking at it in person if you get the opportunity, because we've got 3 great greens of superb bowlers out here. We can only showcase the one rink, but gee whiz, there's a lot of Australian, state and everything there. Commonwealth Games medalists in Ryan Bester out there playing just up on the 3rd green. Kurt Brown, you've got, you name it, you've got them all here today, let alone Louis marking. We got the number 1 marker from Musgrave Hill, the chairman. Hey, good day, Tim. How are you, my friend? Pleasure, Dave. If you want to know anything, mate, just answer yes, Sophie. A nice reply here from Tim too. That's a very good bowl, sitting just jack high. Yeah, it was a great game that too, Jacko. You did well, mate. You should be very proud of yourself, buddy. And Rachel, yeah, you had a game against Ryan's better half yesterday. It was great to see Rachel on the green. Thank you very much, Richard, for sending those 50 stars, mate. We thank you very much. Okay, Tim holding one shot. Perfect perfect line on all of these bowls, basically. And I tell you what, Tim's played this one here pretty well too. Yeah, Brucey, look forward to that, mate. Absolutely look forward to catching up with you, Bruce, that's for sure. Good morning, Vince. Great to have you on board, mate. Tyler, good to see the three amigos actually getting out of bed bright and early on this beautiful Sunday morning. On you, Tyler. You did play well yesterday, buddy. I think Adam got you in the last game, if I remember correctly, mate. And gee whiz, it was a good game though, Tyler. Should be happy with the way you're playing at the moment, mate. It was a very high quality match. So Tim holding two shots, roller a little bit short once again. His grass line absolutely spot on. Tim once again got a perfect grass line. Comes down to his weight as the bowl starts working its way into the head now. Three very consistent bowls there from Tim Sangster. Now, Tyler, question for you is, mate, quick one to you, mate. Are you playing golf with Mexican too, mate, or what's going on? Tyler, go to bed, mate. Thank you very much for that, Joshua. Okay. And watching from Glasgow, where I bet the greens aren't as quick as yours, right? Yeah, you're probably dead right there too, Dwayne. You're 100% correct, mate. G'day, Matthew. Says, come on, Timmy. Good to see who you're barracking for. Oh, roller. What a bowl. Took the opportunity to play with a bit of weight, but Tim's got a nice little shot here, really. He can play this on the backhand for a little trail, and he's played three very good bowls already, so we'll just see what he's comfortable of playing with. We're going for a round. Good on you, Tyler. You've got to wake up before you play golf, though, mate. Get that sleep out of your eyes, son. Yeah, just looking for the trail. Yeah, by me, I reckon that's a little bit too tight. Yeah, look at the weight he had for the shot, though. Absolutely spot on. So, just needed a little bit more grass, but he had the weight definitely for the shot. A roller played a very attacking bowl. Good on you, Richard. Great to have you on board, mate. Now, I love the way roller turns the mat, basically upside down to what it should be. Yeah, so gonna work. Oh, it's strange. Yeah, good starter there from Greg, just sitting just in behind the head. So once again, persisting on this length of which, well, why wouldn't you? It's 9-4 now to roller. Yeah, it's good starter there from Tim once again too. Just sitting just in front of the kitty, but obviously Tim's been listening to my commentary, which is that you can't be knocked up if you're not short. Again. Very good thinking there by Tim Sangster. Now, sticking to the forehand. This hand here drawing back nicely. Just a little bit too much weight on this one here from Greg. Greg rolls. But again, his grass line pretty well spot on. So Tim sticking to the backhand. Two contrasting people playing at the moment. One sticking to the forehand. I guarantee you, as the shadows come across this rink later on this afternoon, there'll be a few of them playing the backhand. One thing you have to know on rink one at Musgrave Hill, you really have to know the green. Local knowledge goes a long way. Got an open draw here, really, on the backhand here, Greg Rolls. So we'll see what he's happy with, though. I wouldn't be surprised if he does change his hand. A little bit more kinder on the backhand. He's got this very well pointed. Comes down to his weight. It's looking pretty good at the moment too. That's a beautiful correction there from Greg Rolls. Now Robbie Allen, of course, is playing on rink 9. Unfortunately, we can't see Robbie at the moment because he's standing side on to me. He's turned around now. I can see he's up there on rink 9. Yes, that's him. Do you think those two legs are going to support him? No, Tony says that's your daughter, knows him better than anyone. She's shaking her head. She's got full faith in her father today. I said she got a great day watching bowls today. She said, no, Dad be knocked out after the first round. So playing Daniel Keogh. On you, Daniel. Daniel, of course, from the Pine Rivers Bowling Club. Okay, Greg Rolls, once again, he's on a perfect line, isn't he? Comes down to his weight, just going to run into the head. That's two very good bowls, but he's given Tim something to really sit on here now. So great opportunity. Tim coming down to look at this. Like if Tim sits on that bowl, he'll definitely have shot. So just a quick call out too. I couldn't emphasise it enough. Yesterday, if anybody knows, with our live streaming box, the Power Pack breakdown, and for all your computing needs, Howard Day. He lives in Helensvale, and his phone number is 075 Got us up and running. Fantastic. Well done, Howard. We appreciate working on Easter Saturday, mate, to get us up and running. Hey, g'day, Chop. Good to see you yesterday, buddy. See you about security with you, though, mate, and Karen, eh? Just going to pull up a bit short there, Tim. Gee whiz, you had a good line on that one. Good to catch up with you, too, yesterday, Karen. 2 shots there to Greg Rolls, so he sneaks away now to 11-4, and it's a quality game. You would think it would be only 1 or 2 shots in it, with Tim not playing badly. He's playing very, very, very well, but Greg at the moment just a little bit more consistent, that's all. But gee, take nothing away from Tim the way he's playing. Of course, Tim from the Carina Bowls Club and Greg Rolls from the Red Hill Bowls Club. And Greg once again sticking to this maximum length, and well, why wouldn't you? Look at Louis, full of concentration there. Yana, how are you? Hope you're keeping well, my dear. Kids are growing up. Can't get over the size of them, how they're growing. Always good to see you. Okay, again, just a little bit long with that one there, Rollsy. Oh, Tim, sticking to his forehand coming this way. He's played this hand pretty well so far too. He's really comes down to his weight here. I don't think he's going to get all the way back to the line, but his weight's going to be pretty well spot on. It'd be good enough for one. Sugar overload this morning. Yes, absolute Easter Sunday. It is par for the course, my dear. You and every parent in Australia, I think, will be having the same problem this morning. Good on them. They're only young ones, so yeah, fantastic. Great great correction there. Yeah, there's a few Helensvale players here, Jacko, that's for sure, mate. You know, Tim automatically changed his hands with that bowl there of Greg with his last bowl. Again, it's only going to be his weight here. He's just a little bit quick. That's basically a draw line with ditch weight. So narrows that up, he'll end up with a pretty good result. Roller would love to be able to trail this kitty just in behind that shot bowl and not leave a target. With Tim very conscious of the fact that he's happy to play a bit of weight to change the head up slightly. He wants to leave it alone now, but it's come to a pretty good home there for Greg Rolls. Thank you, Brett. Thank you very, very much, Brett. for what you did yesterday, mate. Because I'll tell you a secret, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't for Brett Feeney, we would not have known anything about Howard Day, who fixed up. So, Brett, I think there's a lot of viewers out there, mate, would like to say thank you to you too, mate, for the time and effort you put in yesterday to point us in the right direction, mate. Because believe you me, we had run out of options, or Robbie had anyway.
Looking forward to the weekend off.
Hey, good on you, Brett. Really appreciate it, mate. Good morning, Dion. How are you? G'day, David. David Clapman. How are you, mate? 1:30 up at Stratford Bowling Club. In Cairns. Good on you, mate. Enjoy. Yeah, another good-looking bowl here from Greg Rolls too. He's just going to play onto his own and roll it over. Well, it makes it because there's only a one-bowl target there too, so it makes it very hard for Tim here. He's only got the one-bowl target, but gee whiz, the way he's played so far, you wouldn't back this. Definitely capable of hitting this. Nah, fantastic, Brett. Really appreciate it, mate. Mate, and thanks for putting us on to a fantastic guy in Howard Day from all your computing needs. Now, Tim is just a little bit wide with this one. That'll be another 2 shots there to Greg Rolls. And of course, for all you people that aren't aware who Brett Feeney is, he's got an electrical business, but he actually goes under the name of Coffee Machine Service. Brett Feeney on the Gold Coast. Does a fantastic job in knowledge of, he's been our Sparky for a few years. Brett does a fantastic job. Thank him immensely for time and effort he put in yesterday. Okay, so Greg Rolls looks like he's going to stick to this. A very successful length he's been playing here this morning, but this one's going to go into the ditch. So we're going to see Tim. Sometimes this is all a player needs too to get them back in the game. And this is dangerous. Louis got the jack. He had to roll it back. This could finish up anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Tim automatically gets the mat and takes it up the line there shortly. A short way up. And he looks as though he's going to keep it to a good short to medium length. So very good tactics here by Tim Sangster straight away, changing the length of of what they're playing. So of course we see Zane here, who's the chef at Musgrave Hill, and if anybody wants to come for a great feed today at lunchtime, I'd really recommend that you come on down because the food here is absolutely first class. Absolutely magnificent. So they're going up to watch Robbie Allen playing up there. We're not too sure how many Robbies behind at this stage, but I'm sure Tony will find out. Great starter there from Rosie once again.
9-6
Sorry?
9-6 to Daniel.
9-6 to Daniel at this stage. So as Tony said, she'll be home by lunchtime. She's quite confident of her father being knocked out in the early stages of this event. Saying it with a lot of confidence too, just quietly. Tell you what, there's a good starter here from Tim once again too. It's a good bowl. Still on the run too, which makes it interesting. G'day Wes, how are you mate? Hope you're keeping well. Catch up with you shortly, Wes. Look forward to seeing you mate. Our roller just going to run around the back once again. Line absolutely spot on for what he's after. See the green starting to dry out superbly here today. Should be a great day of bowls. Beautiful conditions. Wind's just non-existent at the moment. Hey, Errol. How are you, buddy? Hope you're keeping well, mate. Happy Easter to you and the family too, mate. Bit of a tacking weight here from Roller. Well, he's made a few out of that there. A little bit lucky. He got the little inside edge and got the kitty, but he played it with reasonable weight. He's shaking his head, as most bowlers do when they don't get them clean, but I haven't seen anyone say, listen, I'm not going to take that yet. They've all accepted it and taken it. Now, Tim, perfect line on this one here, maybe just a little bit runny. Now, Greg would love to be able to tuck this back in behind those bowls, get it out of sight, out of mind. Stick into the backhand. He's just not going to pick it up. Hey, Mr. Stone, how are you, my friend? Great to see you yesterday, Craig. Yeah, great bowl here from Tim. Oh, still just a bit runny, but is that shot though? Yeah. G'day, Pat. As long as you got the Bowls Australian logo on it, Dave, you should be right. Well, Tim's taken 2 out. Whoop. Looks like, yep, 2. Louis got the 2 up there, so just ran through. Tim, a bit unlucky with that. He had perfect grass line on both those bowls. Hey, good to catch up with you yesterday too, Craig. You're not a bad bloke for a Cronulla supporter, mate. So, Greg, once again, trying to play this tee to tee. And just see that extra run in the green at the moment as it's dried out slightly from this morning. But he's kept that one on, so it's back to his favourite position, his favourite length, which is tee to tee. He's been playing this very successful because Tim's a very experienced campaigner, and Greg at the moment just dominating this extra length. 9 all. Your father, which one's he though, top or bottom? I love it when I can get the opportunity to trick Tony. Dear, good starter there from Roll. It was a toucher. Just didn't get enough of it. Only just got the outside edge of the kitty. And Louis, great job there marking it. Didn't even look like falling over at any stage. Good starter here once again too from Tim. And this may change. Greg rolls onto the forehand here with that bowl, the way it's positioned. Good on you, Dave. Have a great day, mate. Now, Greg, I think he's got the line. I just don't think he's quite got the weight to reach it, though. Yeah, that's a very good attempt, though. Oh, Tim, can he repeat the dose? Played it beautifully, his first bowl. Again, he's on a beautiful line. Oh, is he going to sneak around this bowl? No, he's going to collect it instead. A bit unlucky there with that one. Again, beautiful line there from Tim. Haven't seen any Dave, that's for sure. Now, Roll, is he around this front one? I don't think he is. Yeah, I know it's amazing, Cole, isn't it, for us who've played a lot of bowls at Musgrave Hill to hear that there's no wind here, mate. It's yeah, it is amazing, Colin, that's for sure. Happy Easter to you and the family too, mate, and all our viewers out there this morning. We wish you all a very happy Easter. And the thing about this event, you see another great bowl here from Tim Sangster. That's a great bowl. Sits right in behind the kitty. That's well played. What happens at the game just keeps rolling. There's 42 out there on the bowling green. There's 64 turned up. Tony Allen was very, very disappointed. She thought her father actually put her entry in, but unfortunately he just put himself in. And so Tony's here doing the switching with me this morning. Good to have the A team back together. Don't worry, she will wake up in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. She's been busy moving. I thought she'd been doing her weights the way she is, but no, she's... So, Greg, now he's got a perfect line. Comes down to his weight. I think he may be just a little bit runny for what he was after. Yeah, good attempt, but still 2 down. Handy pick up here from Tim with another bowl to play. G'day, Mary. Great to have you on board all the way from Ireland. As I said to all our viewers there before, a big thank you to Brett Feeney, who put us on to Howard Day for all your computing needs. Howard works out of Helensvale and got us back on air for today when our power pack out of our live streaming box broke down yesterday. A big thank you to Brett and Howard for getting us back on air. Now, is he going to get back in time? Oh, gee whiz, that's a good attempt there from Tim, just not quite. So just be the 2 shots there to Tim Sangster. 2 very good bowls from Tim. Now, looks though he's just starting to hone in on that T to T length. So I'm sure that Tim, once again, though, would be changing the length. There's a good 3/4 length. Look at this. What a fine exhibition of a marker. Look at that. Picked up the kitty, did not even look like falling over at any stage whatsoever. Of course, Louis, for those who don't know, Louis is the chairman of Musgrave Hill Bowls Club. What a great starter here from Tim once again. That's well played, Tim. And falls over right in front of the kitty. Look at it, making Louis work. That's the way. Bend over. Okay, Greg rolls. Now, his bowls start working. Maybe just a little bit, just a tad too much weight. But look at the line he's got on that. It's pretty handy. I'd say it's not really overweight, to be truthful with you. That's because the front of bowl is basically pretty much jack high. Maybe just a tad too much grass. Now, Tim again got a perfect line on this one here. Comes down to his weight once again. I tell you what, he's not going to be too far away. He doesn't want the kitty. Well, he didn't get the kitty. That's a great bowl too, because there's no target there for Greg. He's still got to... he could play with weight down there to have a clean out, but yeah, he's going to play with weight. Awfully close to bang bang. Well, he got the kitty, so he's opened it well and truly up for himself. Now look at the Tony, she's jumping all over this. She said to me straight away, "Where'd the kitty go?" I said, "What kitty?" Now, there's the kitty right in front of the number where Louis just put the marker. Now Tim drawing to the tee. Well, it really depends, Dave. Some like the spray, some people like the chalk, mate. So basically whatever they're comfortable with, mate. Now, Greg could be a little bit underdone grass line, but it's going to come down to his weight. And I think he could be a little bit too runny, which he is too. So Greg's still got another bowl to play, though. He needs a bit of correction with his next one. Yeah, it really depends, Dave, on what they're happy with, mate. You know, Louis is a pretty experienced marker. He does a lot of marking here at Club Musgrave. And really one of the magnificent club here. 3 beautiful running greens and club facilities, absolutely perfect. Hey Di, how are you, my dear? Always great to have royalty on board. Good on you, Diane. You have a happy Easter too. Look forward to catching up with you down the track, Di. Yeah, we've got 2 great days of bowls here, Di. We've got a great field, so whoever comes and plays on this rink is going to be well worth watching, I can assure you. Okay, now Greg looking to dead draw this. He's got a good 6 foot to draw it, but depends upon his weight here. He has got a perfect line. Well, I guess looking at that, I'd probably favour that bowl. He went in the ditch first up, so a little bit cautious with his second one. And going to put a tape on it by the looks of it. So 15-6 at the moment to Greg Rolls from Red Hill over Tim Sangster from the Carina Bowls Club. It is, Colin. It is a very, very well-run event this year, mate. Like you got a great committee here at Musgrave Hill, as you're fully aware, Colin, and plus also too you have bowls coordinators in Ryan Bester and Sean Baker, two outstanding people that have been around the game for a great number of time. No, David, he's not playing in this, mate. This is awfully close by the looks of his hair. This may be an umpire job. Yeah, umpire. They're calling an umpire. Pretty close. Everyone's going to put the fingers on it now. The tape couldn't tell it. I don't think the fingers are going to tell you much there, son. Sorry, Tim, it was. I beg your pardon. It was Tim. Looks as though trying to put the fingers on it. I think once you call the umpire, you're better off just letting the umpire. It's always a pleasure, Di. We see the better half of Ryan Bester, Rachel, who was on the green yesterday. It was great to see Rachel having a game yesterday. And she's here with the family. I think Harry's a bit upset because someone's on his green, using his rink. He normally rolls up on. Great to see Rachel and the kids here today too. Here comes Peter. Peter Bryan, of course, is the one of the umpires here at Musgrave Hill. They have a great contingent of helpers at this this wonderful club. They're going to need them shortly with the Australian Open coming up, and absolutely magnificent conditions here this morning for bowls. Just going on the bomb weather map to try and get the temperature. It's very pleasant out there, though. It's not hot yesterday. There's no breeze here. It's absolutely superb conditions to have a game of bowls, particularly at Windy Hill. They tell me it's 25.5 degrees here this morning. They reckon it feels like 28.1, but in the air conditioning Tony and I are sitting in, I can assure you that it's not 28.1 degrees where we are here. I didn't realise this bowl here was still in play. So we'll see who got shot out of it. Looks like, yep, Greg Rolls with that last bowl. Now, Greg Rolls trying to keep to this full length he's been playing and had huge success. So it depends, is the kitty going to pull up? No, it's not. It's just going to drop, and it just did. So this will go back to Tim once again. We'll see what length Tim wants to play. Unfortunately, there's just Louis. Unfortunately, he had to throw the kitty back. He's obviously aiming for the camera there, as you can tell. He nearly got it. As you can tell, this is why Louis normally plays skip when he plays bowls. We normally don't give him a kitty. Could end up anywhere. Could end up hurting someone on the rink next door. Of course, Louis, of course, is playing good bowls these days, but it's taken Laurie Hitton years and years and years of coaching Louis for him to understand the game completely. Well done, Maury, once again. Another great job you've done, son. Don't know how you did it with Louis, though, but you've actually nearly educated him, mate. Well, yep. Good work there from Brian Stewart. You just missed his head standing in front of the camera. We're sorry for all the young viewers that are watching there this morning. We didn't mean to scare you like that. It's nearly as scary as when Robbie Allen stands in front of the camera. Now Tony said that is scary. A good bowl there from Tim. Beautiful first up bowl. Greg's automatically changes his hand because he's got to beat this bowl here for shot, so automatically went on to the forehand. Don't think he's quite got the run, not quite. Gee whiz, he's grasped on both those bowls, absolutely spot on. So it's 16-6 to Greg Rolls over Tim Sangster. Tim, of course, from the Carina Bowls Club. Oh, Tim's perfect line. Just needed a bit more weight on that one. And this may force Greg back onto the backhand by the looks of it there. It is an open draw on the backhand. Beautiful change there from Greg. Well played. Mr. Walker, how are you, mate? Always a pleasure to have Johnny Walker on board. Yeah. Is he around this front one? I don't think he is. G'day, Steve. G'day, Stephen. How are you, mate? Should be looking forward. Oh, Tim, I tell you what, he's a lot closer to this one here, is he? Oh, yep, he got the kitty. It's a kill, so that'll be replayed. Nice result there from Tim. Hope you're getting excited about the Commonwealth Games over there, Stephen. Should be fantastic, mate. Looking forward to the telecast. And great to see our great game being participated, even if it is in a bit of a drawn back event. Unfortunately, with the rink space and everything, they've had to shorten the event slightly, but it should be fantastic. Unfortunately, Dan, I find this very hard to believe with you and your lovely wife not being here. Go on, you dope. Unfortunately, there's been no chocolates flashed around here this morning, mate. It's very, very dismal for an Easter Sunday, mate. I'm telling you that right now. Good on you, David. Hope you and your wife having a great trip, mate. Look, the photographs you've been sending about your trip, mate, absolutely sensational. Yes, David, he is playing your son, and he will be in the commentary box very, very soon with Tony. Yes, you're dead set right there, mate. Your son should have a... I can't get over how Robbie enters these events and gives someone an easy start to the path to victory, though. It's got me beat. G'day, Keith. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. A happy Easter to all our viewers out there. We see Kim Jackson from the Helensvale Bowls Club was up at 5 o'clock this morning to get here and got number 64, so she'll be last on the green. Always great to see Kim and, of course, her husband, Paul. Paul Jackson doing fantastic stuff in the Para Bowls these days. And it's great that our great sport, even after a stroke, he can still participate at the highest of levels. Always a pleasure to see Paul. Well, Roller, just give that a few more rolls. That's why they call him Roller. Of course, he's been listening to my commentary over the years, where the old saying, you can't be knocked up if you're not short. Tony shaking her head in disbelief. Okay, Tim, he's on a perfect line, comes down to his weight, starting to work its way into the head. Maybe just a little bit too much run on it. Again, had a perfect line on that. So Greg with his next bowl. So this is the beauty about singles. There's one thing I've always said, that we don't ever get to play enough singles, in my opinion. It's only going on my own experience. I often enter the club singles, but normally get knocked out in the first or second round, so always chasing games. Not like Tony, she's just forever playing. Loves her bowls. Shaking her head here for some reason. At least there's beauty about it. When Tony's in doing the switching, when she shakes her head doesn't rattle like her father's does when he shakes his head. Good bowl there from Tim. Played that absolutely beautiful. Absolutely, yeah, played that beautifully. G'day morning, Wim, how are you? Okay, now Greg, got to be careful of the weight he plays here. Good on you, Carmen. Very happy Easter to you too. A lovely little spot, Wollongong. I used to live at Oak Flats, just near Oak Flats Bowling Club back in the 70s. It's the first house I bought, 18 Devonshire Crescent, Oak Flats. Now, Roller, is he going to come back in time? I just don't think he's going to get back, but what a great attempt. So, Tim, got the opportunity to add to this. Now, just... How's your dad going, mate? 13-12. Is he up? Daniel's up 13-12. Looks like Robbie has blown a match-winning condition once again. He had it at 9-all in a commanding position. Now he's being smashed, according to Tony. 13-12. Good pick up there to Tim. Well done. Once again, he's just bringing the mat up just a little bit further, so really thinking about the length that they're playing. Yeah, no, they're... this one here, if I said for this morning, with the heavy dew and that we've had, Wim, is running absolutely beautifully. It really is, considering the heavy dew we had. And once again, absolutely magnificently prepared by the green staff here at Club Musgrave. The Musgrave Pelicans. And believe you me, looking out there today, there's a lot of pelicans floating around. I think Tony Allen just nodding her head. Sorry, viewers, you can't hear the noise that we normally have when Robbie rattles his head. Normally there's a few spare parts going around. Best is finished by the looks of it. There's going to be one spare rink. That's the first rink I think that's off this morning, Tony. Rink 4's off finished too, is it? There's a couple of them finishing early, so... Yeah, good reply there. Hey, good on you, Keith. Good to hear, mate. 10 years ago, Wim, is that right, eh?
It's just a roll through, isn't it?
Good on you, Graham. Says, come on, sausage. Hey, good on you.
It's an automatic roll through, isn't it?
Yeah, it's automatic roll through.
So
Yeah.
you'll get like 5 minutes between
Yeah, 5 minutes between games. Another good bowl there from Roller, just missing the kitty. Yeah, Tim, he's not going to be too far away from this. He's played, or has he got the run? Oh, I reckon that shot would be my pick from here. It's a very brave call, but I reckon he's probably shot. I think Louis just called it as down. He used to kick my butt at Logan Rec. Hey, good on you. Miss you, mate. Good on you, Keith. One good thing about the live streaming, we bring across a lot of old friends to talk to each other. Now, Roller just pulling up a tad short with that one. I think no matter how he looks at it, I think he's still going to be one down, and Tim got another bowl to play. Roller, good picture of the Red Hill back. Well, their supporters, sponsors, doing his bit for the club. Hey, Tim automatically on the backhand, which is fair enough too. Got an open draw on this hand, got his own bowl on the way in. I don't think he's going to need his own bowl though. He's going to dead draw it. He does not want to slice the kitty. Ugh. Still got one. Look at that fine specimen of a marker. Runs out there with the chalk, marks it straight away. He did not even have to call the medics. Okay, Greg Rolls, little trail on here. He could probably pick up 3. I don't think he likes this very much. Troy, how are you, mate? Catch up with you shortly, my friend. Looking forward to next time, mate. Up in Harvey Bay, Troy always comes down with a cup of coffee for us. He says, here, Brian, you can have this cup. I said, thank you very much. And his mother comes down and says, how come you got my cup? On you, Troy, Indian giver. On you, mate. Look forward to seeing you and Wendy and Nev. Is that brother of yours playing up there that weekend too, Troy? Don't forget too, mate. Robbie's cup of coffee in the morning is black and plenty of rum, mate. Oh, is it mine, is it? Sorry, I beg your pardon. I thought it was Robbie's. I do get things mixed up at times, Tony. Okay, Tim, straight on the backhand. Hey, well done, Keith. 80 bowlers, just Easter triples. Well done, mate. Good to hear Logan going well, mate. No, not a bad starter first up from Tim. Just a little bit short. I'm sure he'll rectify that with his next one. Now, Greg. Hey, Evelyn. Yeah, looks like a few of the next one. Work life too busy. Okay, mate. Thanks for that, Troy. Look forward to. I hope Craig's up there, mate. See Tank's come off too. Tank is another member, of course, of the Red Hill Bowling Club. Roller just going to pull up a bit short with this one. Okay, Tim, again, he's on a perfect line. Has he got the weight to reach it, though? Just going to cut across, which really didn't get enough of Roller's bowl. He could have done some damage there. Holding just the one here, Greg Rolls. His second bowl just a little bit short. Can't remember, Keith, eh? Sounds as though you must have had a good day, bud. Good on you, mate. Yeah, just not quite reaching it there. He can swing around that one there. Memory's gone, Keith. Don't you hate it, mate, when you walk into a room and wonder what you're doing there? Tony hasn't remembered. She's young enough. She doesn't do that. She remembers why she went there.
Camera 2's down.
Is it? Which one's camera 2? One. Oh, okay. Did he turn it on?
Yeah, I think it might be too hot.
Oh, direct sun on it. Yeah, could be too. Changed his hand on this one here, Rolsey. Maybe just his weight, just a little bit runny. Very conscious of the fact that he had to get around that there. And we see Sophie Allen's partner gone. Gonski. Finished. Beaten. There's another spare rig. What are you laughing at, Tony? Oh dear, can't win them all, kiddo. Good to see him having a game, though. Looks like they're measuring for second shot here. Keith says, Wim, for something different, we played aggressive triples. Oh, he really said progressive, but I call it aggressive. Oh, yeah, Keith. I'm not too sure if that was 1 or 2 there. Now, just the one by the looks of it to Greg Rolls. Troy, I can't remember what your suggestion was, mate. Brett, good question, mate. Where did we have? We had Sean Baker, Adam Liddell, Scotty DeJonk, that's 3 of the 4, mate. I remember I've said it a couple of times on air. I just can't remember. There's some brilliant games yesterday, mate. There really was some great bowls. Oh, here comes Tony. She'll have it written down somewhere. I'll find out for you in a sec, Brett. I'm sorry about that, mate. I just can't remember. See, Keith, you're not the only one, mate, that forgets things. Great starter there from Greg Rolls once again. Ooh, Ian Law was the 4th one. Ian Law was the 4th one, Brett. That's right. I should have known that. I was watching him play Jacob Wren in the last game. Gee whiz, what a great game of bowls that was between young Jake and Ian Law. Really was. Shonky, good on you, Aussie. How are you, buddy? Happy Easter, you and your family too, Aussie. Yes, remember watching that game too, Aussie. I should have known that one, mate. Okay, Roller. He's got a perfect line on this one here. You see it's just starting to work its way into the head now. He's not going to be too far away. It's going to be the shot. It's a great couple of bowls there from Greg Rolls. Hey, good on you, Brett. You were here. You should have told me who were the 4 then, mate, eh? Oh, mate, that's exactly what we did, Troy. We actually ran up and down the green. Well, I could because and being an ex-footballer, I'm used to training very hard and keep myself in perfect condition. I still play competitive sport, game of lawn bowls, where Robbie, unfortunately, has let himself go completely. And yes, he would have needed oxygen if Robbie ran up and down the green yesterday. I can assure you of that, ladies and gentlemen. On you, Keith. Yeah, mate. No, I tell you a secret to all the viewers out there that I am alcohol free this month. I'm just glad it's nearly over. Unfortunately, in a lot of ways, doctors are very much overcautious. Okay, Tim, having a bit of a look at this here. He's not going to be too far away. Has he got both of them? Well, that may have killed it. I'm not too... No, it's still in. Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be interesting because that bowl finished up right on the edge of the ditch. You can just see the bowl over there on the right-hand side, just to the right-hand side of Tim's blue and yellow bowl. It's hanging halfway over the ditch. I can tell you that because I can see it from here. So he may have a couple of shots here. I'm not too sure because there is a bowl in the ditch. Maybe a tape come out. Greg's just asking, is that a toucher? I wouldn't be surprised if they put a tape on this because it does look to be pretty close. No. 2 shots has just been conceded. 2 shots. Mate, I'm doing that now, mate. To be truthful with you, Troy. Unbeknown to all our viewers, I am hitting the gym every morning. Jim's Bar and Grill. It's the best place I've ever had breakfast, mate. I'm telling you. They make the beautiful sausage and bacon sandwiches, mate. Plenty of black coffee. The same as Robbie has it, mate. Black and plenty of rum. Whoops. Yep, there's Louis. So he bent over and nearly broke the camera. So, handy pick up there once again to Greg Rolls from the Red Hill Bowls Club. Yeah, Troy, doing a lot of working out, mate. I am this day and age. Yeah, good starter from Roller. In just in behind the head. You got to love the pace of this green, don't you? Like, I mean, heavy dew this morning, very little breeze. Green's running superbly. Absolutely running superbly. Yeah, Tim, as he bowl starts working in, maybe just a little bit too much run on this one here, unfortunately. The Roller straight away, he's gone back tee to tee. Maximum length. Lovely correction here from Greg. Oh, that's a great bowl. Pretty close to this, Tim. Has he got the kitty? He has got the kitty. That's a great bowl. Now, we've just got to find out where it goes to. Oh, hot chocolate is it, mate? Did I get things mixed up again, Troy? Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that, mate. So Robbie drinks hot chocolate. Oh, okay, I forgot about that, mate. I thought it was black coffee and plenty of rum, mate. I wonder who has that then. Oh, Tony shaking her head again. Now, Roller, is it going to stop in time? A little kiss. Well, I'll tell you what, that's going to be awfully close to shot. Now, Tim. On a beautiful line for this one here. He comes down to his weight as it starts working its way in. I just think he's left it a little bit light on. Can we get an update on Robbie Allen? Yes, we certainly can, mate. He's out there. He has been charged. The Bowls police are here, and they have charged him on Rink 9 of impersonating a lawn bowler. He probably will be locked up. Tony's here all day. 17-12 to Daniel. Once again, Robbie's setting up someone to win some easy money. I do hope that Robbie took the entry fee out of housekeeping, not his running away from home allowance. He took it out of his running away from home allowance. So there we go. I've been informed by Tony Allen. Great bowl here from Tim. Oh, now Matthew. Oh, that's got to be one to Tim there, I'd say. Great bowl by Tim, that last bowl. So he's actually taken it out of his running away from home allowance. Oh, I thought green fees come out of housekeeping. I was pretty sure of that. You can see where Tim's put the mat just up in front of the tee. Good on you, Mick. Mate, it was good to see you and Bruno playing down at Tarrant Point the other day, buddy. I noticed that in the Easter triples. You and Bruno had a game, mate. You're obviously out on day release for the day, Mick. Mick's a member of the Long Bay Bowls Club. Long Bay Jail Bowls Club. And, of course, his cellmate Bruno, 19.5 stone of pure muscle. It's his best mate. Good on you, Mick. It's good to see Tarrant Point being very... trying to rehabilitate some of our wayward bowling members, getting them back on the bowling green. Most jails wouldn't do that, Mick, but you got yourself a good one there, mate. Lucky you weren't sent to Goulburn or somewhere like that, mate. Mate, if you went no cigar, mate. No, I noticed that, mate. I was looking for you and Bruno in the prize money, mate. But I thought, gee whiz, they obviously didn't get a snapshot of you, mate. They could have taken it down off the most wanted ball there, though, Mick. But they obviously couldn't find it, mate. Eh? Love your humour, buddy. You know that. Good correction here from Roller. Perfect weighted bowl there, just sitting jack high. So Tim, perfect grass line first up. You combine Roller's bowl and Tim's first one, you'd have a perfect bowl. And Tony tells me you can't do that for some reason. Hey, good on you, Bowlsy. I thought you must have been in bed, mate. Hey, good to have you on board, Dave. Roller's telling it to stay out there. I'll tell you a little secret, mate, between you and me, Roller. After you deliver him, you say what you want, mate. They don't listen to you. Hey, good on you, bucko. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Okay, Tim changing his hand now. Probably two down. His match lie down. So he's on a perfect line, but I think he may have a little bit too... Oh, it's starting to work its way in now. That's a great bowl there from Tim. That's a top bowl. Well played. Mitchie's not here, mate. He must be out practicing somewhere. Noah Mitchie. I think you'll find that if you go on to South Suburban Bowls Club in Mackay, you'll see Mitchie's name, mate. I'm pretty sure he's up there playing triples. Because as you know, Bowlsy, that's one reason you're not here. Singles, mate, you've only got yourself to blame. So Mitchie's up in Mackay, mate, playing triples where he can blame two other people. Yeah, trying to take this one out. He's underdone it. So another good pick up there to Tim. No, can't see. See a few of them starting to come off now. Tim taking the mat up once again. Comes young Kira Burke. Absolute one of the finest. So Tim, yeah, it's good 3/4 length. Yeah, good starter here from Tim too. He's not going to be too far away once again. Really putting pressure on with this first bowl. Just missing the kitty, but beautiful weighted bowl there from Tim. As I said, two very good fine draw players here doing battle. It's very, very close. Here's Sean Baker there in the background getting the next lot out as some of them are coming off now. Now Greg Rolls, has he got the kitty? He did get the kitty, but he didn't get the whole lot of it. He only got the edge of it. That was, I'd say, to my lead. If I was playing in a team game at the moment, you made a right mess of that, didn't you? Couple of days off. Good on you, Bowlsy. Hey, you look after yourself, mate. Have a great Easter, mate. Just lay back on the lounge and enjoy, mate. Now, could be a little bit runny with this one here, I think. Greg, Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'd never tell anybody what to play because they're out there playing the game. I'm just sitting here with a microphone. But you've got an open draw on the backhand. I can't understand why that forehand can be so hard to play at Musgrave. Now, Tim having no problem with the backhand, that's for sure. Well played once again. Yeah, that fine specimen of a marker. He's got to play the forehand this time, though. He has no option. Again, I think he's just going to be a little bit quick. Yep, just fell in the ditch. Very hard hand to play, that forehand. Benny Walsh going out there. Trish Cullen, she's going up onto the green too. So a few of the players that were later in the picking up the numbers, as you do here at Musgrave Hill, you pick up the numbers to tell you when you're going to play. Now Greg with his last bowl sticking to his forehand. Has he changed his weight? I don't think he has. I think he's still got a bit of run on this one. Yep. Now we see Pearso coming down. Great to see Brian Stewart here this morning, out there talking to a lot of the players. Look at that, the marker absolutely all over it. Doing a great job there. Young Louis. Trained very, very, very well by Morris Hinton, the old greenkeeper from Musgrave Hill. Morris just got the greens running beautifully after 34 years and he retired. Hey. Oh, now, Murray, I know you'll be listening somehow, mate. I don't know how you're not commenting, Murray, but I'm sure I will get you before the day's out, mate. Now, Roller, just going to sneak around the back. There's Sophie Allen just going up to congratulate the person that's playing against Robbie, no doubt. So, Tim with his next bowl. Yeah, good correction there from Tim. Grass line spot on. Just needs just about 2.5 feet more weight. A roller on the backhand here, playing away from the car park here at Club Musgrave. Green running superbly here now. Start really dry it out properly, just nicely. Again, a beautiful weighted bowl there from Greg, and that would be shot. Now Tim trying to sit this bowl out of the head. Just a little bit too much weight with that line. Okay, Roller trying to add a bit of pressure. Draw another one. It'll be game lie, which it will be too. Just going to move the kitty a couple of inches. There you go. Yeah, Joshy. We've got Joshy in here at the moment. He's just got out of bed. He's just trying to get the sleep out of his eyes by the looks of it. Oh, yeah, Joshy. Now, is he going to pump this up far enough, though? He needs shot or second shot. Oh, falls back. I don't know. We're going to see who's got shot. Roller's still got another bowl to play, though. So he's got to sit that bowl. Yeah, that's got to be shot, I reckon. Yep. Tim's very confident he's got shot. Joshy's not too sure because he hasn't got the sleep out of his eyes yet. Okay, Roller, trying to sit this bowl out of the head. He had perfect draw weight on that bowl. Good day, Kim. Happy Easter to you too, Kim. Hello, when in doubt, put the fingers on it. Yep, wonder Tim. Good pick up there once again. Good fight back here from Tim Sangster. He's really playing some great bowls. Says like anything, it's not over till it's over. Good roll here by Tim once again. Is it a little bit too much weight on it though? Is it going to drop? It just stayed up. Our very alert marker, Louis, on there, jumped all over it. Okay, good line here from Tim with his first one too. Comes down to his weight as his bowl starts working its way into the head now. Robbie's down 17-14, so he's obviously blown his match-winning lead that he had. He was comfortably. There's no way in the world could he blow that lead when it was 7-all, but he has, because he got to 7 first, so he definitely had the lead. Okay, just a little bit runny with that one there, Greg. Grass line absolutely spot on. Another good bowl here from Tim, really starting to apply the pressure. Sitting just in behind the head, that's a very good bowl. Okay, Greg rolls on the mat at the moment, sticking to his forehand, playing back towards the car park here at Club Helensvale. He's on a perfect line. I just don't think has he got the weight, not quite, just going to pull up. Yes, needed another probably 3 foot of weight on that one there. And of course to all our viewers out there, we're on air today because yesterday our computer broke down, and a big thank you for all your computering needs owned by Howard Day. It's at Helensvale. Another good looking bowl here too from Tim. Oh, well, it's really consolidated the 3. Of course, you can contact Howard, who helped us on Easter Saturday. We thank him immensely for the work he did. You can contact him on his mobile number 0457 585 540. That's Howard Day for all your computing needs. Our roller just didn't send that one either. Look at the grass line, struggling to get these finally couple of numbers. And of course, take your hat off to Tim, the way he's playing at the moment. He's absolutely all over it, playing great. So it really is a magnificent day for bowls here at Club Musgrave. So, sorry, what happened?
So Dad's been picking up one the last 3 ends.
So what's the score now? 17-15.
It was 17-12, and he's picked up 3 ends.
He's picked up 3 in a row. Another great bowl here from Tim, beholding 4 shots here, and a great bowl. The only thing is he's jack high, which gives roller something to sit for shot. So Robbie on a fight back here, ladies and gentlemen.
He just wants to keep playing for as long as he can.
Yes. Oh, probably still one down, but what a great bowl from Greg there. An incredible bowl from Greg. Wonder Tim. Said Tim playing superbly at the moment. Really lifted 19-13 now. Tim's really got the fight back on. So just 2 behind Robbie. So he really shouldn't be losing this game from now though, should he? His experience should be coming out. All the work that Bruce Kirk and I put into him all those years ago, training him.
Well, the amount of time he's been bowling you should be having in the bag in like
Well, the amount of time and effort Bruce and I put into him. Absolutely unbelievable.
he is playing a good play.
Yep.
Daniel was good.
Now Roller, is he going to sneak inside this bowler, Tim's? He has too. Gee, that's a beautiful weighted bowl there from Greg Rolls. But, nice little trail on here though for Tim. Like to pick up the kitty and just send it back to his first bowl. A little bit runny with that one there, Tim. Okay, Greg with his second bowl. He'll be trying to sit this back bowl if he possibly can. Oh, may see a bit of attacking bowl here from Tim. He's with Greg holding game at the moment. Oh, Tim on a perfect line. Oh, just his... Yeah, it's probably not. Probably just a little bit underdone line-wise in actual fact. So, a little bit underdone. Now, Greg, if he wants to... He doesn't want to fatten this target, really. Like to break these three up, in my opinion. Bit of danger there for him if Tim actually gets hold of that kitty. And he's breaking it up pretty nicely. Yep, well played. Big bowl here from Tim. Very big bowl. Got a bit more... Oh, what happened? Just a little bit underdone. So a little bit unlucky there, Tim. But a couple of great attempts. Great win there to Greg Rolls with a great game by Tim, that's for sure. Played it very, very well. But Greg just a little bit more consistent. So not too sure. We can see Robbie Allen is a couple down up there. Under immense pressure from Daniel Keogh on rink 9. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we just got to get ready for the next game. We'd just like to thank you for your patronage in that game. We'll be back on air very, very shortly when we find out who we've got. And we look forward to that. And, of course, we're on air today. Have great pleasure of having Tony Allen in the doing the switching for us today. But we're on air because of two people. And a great deal of work from Robbie also too. I'll give him big credit on that one there too. He did a great job yesterday. But for all your computering needs, Howard Day has got us back on air with the live streaming. We thank Howard very much, and of course it was Brett Feeney who actually helped us out and gave us Howard's phone number. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Tony Allen, myself, Brian Marshall, we thank you very much for your patronage in that game, and we look forward to bringing you the next game very shortly when we find out who we are. Enjoy your bowls and support your club.